I can tell you one thing. The RSI did not waste any time dipping underneath its own moving average, as you can see right here, before everyone starts saying, well, look, if the RSI dips, I dip. All right, so that's what I'm looking at right now. And I'm trying to figure out, whoa, really? Is that how it goes down? That's how it goes down, son. Yo, son, it's going down. I was preparing for the video. As you can see, it takes a while before I just get everything running. So as I press, broadcast, this starts happening. I'm like, damn, I already typed in, too short or not too short. I was looking at my own indicators, and I'm looking at this RSI. When it goes underneath, it really does go underneath, and then you can it gives you kind of a head start, so to speak, because it bounced right here. I'll show you guys. I'll show you exactly what I mean. If you follow on my channel, I know you're probably wondering, like, damn, I swear I seen this bounce was already in place before this already went down like this. So what we're gonna say is this too. I have a lot to say. But I don't want to say it all. Look, this is the monthly chart on this side over here. I just want I rarely take the bird's eye view on camera because there's things that I do and I use to trade, and I notice every time I air something, it seems like it. And I know this is a conspiracy, put my tinfoil hat on right now, but it's like, did they hear what I said and just tried to trade against me? I mean, is that what just happened? All right, so look, this is the moving average of 21 EMA on the monthly chart, and it seems to be respecting this line. Until it doesn't, I'm going to respect it. But that's kind of hard. Like if like say this, let's just open this up a little bit more. All right, let's say here's the EMA value at 6,100, and let's say 6,100 even. You can say 6,000. You can even say 5,800. I mean, because it went down here. Now it's up here. It's up at a 6 rough. Let me try to get it bigger. Stretch it out a little bit more. 6,100. All right, so right there is where I would say go long, okay? 6,100. That's my call. Why? Because that's a good point where you can say you can manage your risk. Because if we end up going below it by how much? If we close below it, put it that way. All right, if you see one of these big bars right here, these bodies of one of these candles close below this EMA. But this is tricky stuff, man. I'm gonna say if it goes below it, then just get out the trade, scratch it. All right, that's your loss right there. All right, so from 6.1 to let's just say $50 below it. Okay, I don't know. Your risk is your risk. I can't tell you how to trade. I'm not telling you how to trade. I'm just telling you how to look at it from my perspective. That's what I would typically do on a manual trade. In fact, that is what I am doing. Okay. Also, back over here. Really, is it my Kindle app that's slowing us down? Turn your Kindle app off. Let's see what that does. All right. I'm pretty sure it's something else. But just look right here. Right here, it crosses. Right here. Let me try to draw. I'd rather draw a what they call that, a frame. Put the frame in the frame in the frame. Like that. Boom. All right, so what you see is a cross right here, and we're all the way up here, and there's crosses. Boom. There's a cross here, there's almost a cross there, and then you see a bounce right here. Boom, right? When I was turning this video on, this thing, it looked like this. It didn't look like like it looked like it was a short line from here to here, and it was like that's how, and then it got that long. Okay, so it was like really impressive to see it happen. This is a 4-hour chart, and it's 2 hours and 8 minutes left in this. Now, how does this candle close? It's going to be, you know, telling, because if bulls rally this candle right back to the point of control, which is right here, this purple line right here, then, you know, we kind of gotta say that. But from right now, from what I'm looking at my indicators, and this is bouncing off the EMA. I want to try to reset this what is this called, the RSI's EMA, and kind of like go through history and see how it was performing. Like right here, there's another zone, an area where you could say, you know, oh my God, we could have traded this right off the RSI. Now the bearish bull control right here goes bearish. I'm gonna pull that up. And the stochastic is looking kind of crazy right here, because it's like you're down at the bottom, and I'm like, man, I've been dealing with some stuff where it's like this stochastic, and it's not an RSI stochastic, it's just a stochastic, it's just a regular stochastic. And I swear to God, it just doesn't seem like the signals are performing in accordance. Like right here, here's one. Oh, it got it right here. Here's a short. But everything else is like bullish. Like what the and then it gets bearish. And the stochastic is already turning back around, buying, which is interesting though. I'm not gonna say anything except that looks like a good thing to look at. You know what I mean? Like that it's buying right here when everyone's selling. I can't say that's a bad idea, because if you went short up here, right, when the stochastic told you, right here at this curvature right here, and then you covered right here. Basically, the stochastic is like covered, because it's, you know, it's by the 20, and then here's the 80. Okay, so when you take the way you want to read the stochastic is by these lines right here. You don't want to, and the crosses are kind of like triggers, I guess. I don't know if you want to look at it like that, but that's how a lot of people look at it. So, you know, so right here, we want to look at this candle, right? Like the close of this candle, you know, is right here. Okay, and line that up, and then you just want to look at that. And the RSI is down there somewhere. The stochastic is already moving back up. We got a bearish, because the red is above the blue line, so that means bearish took control right here, right before we went down, but it was going up. So you would have been like, why are we going up if this is saying bearish? So you got to understand what you're reading. What you're looking at here is like showing you ahead of time, sort of, kind of, and then it's like follow through or not follow through. It's like, how do you really look at this? And this is why I keep revisiting this. I will be revisiting this daily. And then there's a simpler way. There's what I call back testing, what we're looking at right here. So that's going to be the next move. All right, because I already got bots for each one of these, but I tell you, the stochastic, it does well, and then it doesn't, and then it does, and then it doesn't, then it does, then it doesn't. So it's kind of like, well, what's the use of that? That's what I said. That's what I said. I said, what's the use of that? It's supposed to be the most highly, but you know, you can't, it's a lot that you can do with these signals, you know, as a human, but coding it is a whole nother endeavor, I should say. And you can trick yourself into thinking a lot of weird stuff. But this RSI typically will round out this. I would say round out, like rounding is a word to use in this trading sphere. There's another circle word, sphere, spherical, you know, because it goes in a circle, right? Sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, or is it like this? Sell, buy, sell, buy. So you can't really figure it out. It's really zigzagging, right? We're only moving forward. We're never, so you can't really, so it's like a sine wave. A long sine wave, a short sine wave. Sometimes the sine wave go like this. Well, I can't even draw that type of shit. But anyway, let's get back on topic. All right, so look, boom. Here it is. Before the fallout, before it fell out of bed right here, then we went right back up, right? How do we, could we have could we have seen that right here? Right here? Right here? Right here? This bounce is critical, but coding this is not as easy as you think because we're crossing underneath it and then we're crossing back above it. So that's going to give off a sell signal and a buy signal. So coding this is what I'm working out in my mind right now as I look at this. So trust me, I'm working right now. You guys get to, you know, come and see what I'm actually doing. I'm trying to thrive off transparency. That seems like the only thing that matters these days. In my own opinion, in my honest opinion, I'm just an honest guy sharing some honest opinions. Honestly, I'm just being honest. And this is bouncing right here. I can look at that and say, oh, that bounced, right? By what accord? By one candle, the second candle, boom. And then what's happening below? Bulls. That blue line is above the stochastic. Doesn't really know if it's coming or going, but it crosses below right here, and then it tries to cross back above. It's falling down. I don't know how to read the stochastic at this point. Looking at what I'm looking at, the two signals that are looking really healthy are these the RSI up here and the bull bearish control. I put so much faith in this stochastic. I don't know why. I have no idea why I do that. It's letting me down. But I have to look at it because, I mean, God, it's the stochastic. Come on. See, that's my problem right there. All right, so I'm going to move the visual order around. Move up to existing pane. Yes. Then move up out of the existing pane into a new pane above. Yes. Bam. All right. All right, so looking at this stochastic, like, oh God, is it really? Because it's turning down right here from the top and it's turning back up right here. Is it? Not really. It didn't even get below the 23 line. So it's like, what the? Is it bouncing off of it? How should I read that? Bounced off of it right here. Bounced off the top. Bounced off the top. Bouncing off the top right here. Yeah, we got to bounce off the top right here. It's lagging so significantly. I mean, that is lagging. But that's not even hitting the top. So we also got to consider the fact that we're in a range that's so tight right now that I don't even know if the you have to tighten up the stochastics overbought and oversold level. So let's do that. I mean, I don't want to even do that, to tell you the truth, because you know why? Because when we're not tightened up like this, I have to stretch it back out. So I'm gonna have to add these tighter lines, right? So for instance, like right here, when we're in a tight range, you know, we don't know, right? Okay, because we can tell that we're in a tight range. RSI seems not to be that much affected by that. but the stochastic is very much so. All right. Anyway, so my last video when I was looking at this, we were looking at how the bulls bear control. Now I'm gonna open this up just so you can see. This is 240. This is 240. This is the index. Let's go look at something a little bit more. We're gonna look at Bitstamp. I tend to look at Coinbase and Bitstamp these days. Kraken is not bad, okay? Kraken is. Let's go look through all three of these, okay? Kraken is Kraken. I want to stretch this out just so I can see. It's bouncing up here, but we went below it right here, and then we bounced right here. We saw the bounce before. Trust me, I was trying to start the video to show you guys this bounce actually happened before this. Before we had this recent sell-off that was just, a small sell-off. I mean, but to me it's a direction, and whether or not we continue to move in that direction, or is this just But when you have these ranges right here, like God, like this is a consolidation area, and I'm looking at like, let's see how long it lasted. Like really. We got like $100 range right here, and it's so far we've been in there 3 days and 12 hours. That is a long time to be in the $100 range. If we go and do some decent research, let's see the last time. Just the last time. I mean, I can go back even further than that. Look at that. That was weird. You saw that, guys? Is this considered a range? No, no, no. Up here, down here, up here, down here, up here, down here. This is a range right here. So let's check it out. The last set two ranges, let's just check it out before we broke down. 4 days, 4 hours. $150 range. It kept going up and getting rejected. Up, rejected, up, rejected. Then we came down from this point up here. Let's just take a look. I know it's kind of small on your screen, but I can see it a little bit. Magnified my screen. Damn, that is a $200 range in 2 days and 16 hours. Then it breaks down, comes back to this range, $500, okay? Then this range, let's see how long this range lasted. I'm not gonna call this a range. What am I saying that for? This area consolidation where price is fair, okay? That's what's going, the same amount of buyers and sellers exist here. So it's kind of like, it doesn't go anywhere, the price doesn't. Until we run out of one or the other, which is a buyer's run. We run out of buyers and we run out of sellers at this point. Which one are we going to run out of first? That is the question. This is a 4-day range. Okay. So typically, looks like we got 4 days and then we break out. I'm going to just say that roughly. Rough estimate. Statistically, we got 3 days in right here, 4 hours. And we're already seeing 20 hours. 3 days, 20 hours, and we're already seeing a breakout. So, we're breaking out to the downside. Message. All right. So, that concludes my TA session. I don't want to talk about anything else. I just want to evaluate the, and also, the fib lines right here may tell us something in the future, but I'll be making another video. I want to keep these nice, short, and sweet right now. All right, guys, take care. You guys have a nice day.